he chose bare-knuckle boxing, the purest, most brutal test of will. No gloves, no padding, just skin, bone, and courage. Every strike leaves a mark. Every round takes a piece of him. Yet still, he steps forward. This is his diary, not written with ink, but with blood, bruises, and broken knuckles. Each fight, another page. Each scar, another chapter. In bare-knuckle, there are no easy nights. Flesh tears, bones break. The pain doesn't lie, but through pain, he finds truth. Through the fight, he finds himself. They say only the desperate fight bare-knuckle. The truth, only the brave survive here. Every man who steps into that ring writes his story in pain and his name in glory. This is Bare-knuckle Diaries. But before the lights, before fight week, Quentin announced his next war, the 27th of March, 1 month before the fight.
Hey, it's Paul showing you here with Chupacabra TV. We are live in Seminole Road. This is the Hard Rock Casino. It's BK70, and I'm here with this man, Quentin Gaskins, who's fighting out of Clearwater, Florida. And what do you think of tonight so far?
Man, I'm always enjoying the fights out here in Miami. This is a great venue for the fighters, and I love how they're building up all their hometown fighters and stuff. So the fact that we have the fight, I'm actually fighting my second time in my hometown as well.
So you got Clearwater coming up. You're going to have your home crowd there. Absolutely. BKFC is growing every single day. The events are happening thick and fast. What's your plan for Clearwater?
I finished my opponent in the first round last time. Honestly, finish the guy's decision. It really don't matter. In the BKFC though, it's really, most of these fights aren't coming down to a decision. Somebody's getting hurt, somebody's getting knocked out. So I just plan to go in there and just do what I do, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to finish him.
Ain't no questioning, got him when he calls. Not everybody in the audience applause. He put me on, so I got.
While most fighters drown in noise before fight week, Quentin searches for silence. A fighter, an artist. His body cuts weight, but his spirit finds balance. This is the calm before the storm.
I thought he lived, I'ma count it as a loss. When I seen a dead body, man, I paused. Man, I gotta take this call. This my nigga, man, I gotta take his call. Said when he's free, man, I'm trying to get involved. Future legend, shit, this time is taking off. Yeah, I'm riding for my dogs. And all my niggas doing time behind a wall. A lot of shit just be clouding on my thoughts. Man, I'm trying to get it off. I'm in the studio just trying to get it off.
Every fighter wears two faces. The man who breathes and doubts, and the warrior who shows no fear. Media Day is where the mask comes on. The world watches. The fighter prepares.
All of the diamonds that I bought, I was hiding on my flaws. I'm not denying it at all. Nah. See, my mind is like a vault. My thoughts turn into money, no denying the result. The bottom of it all. I was hard-headed, now I'm riding with it all.
Bare-knuckle looks like one man against another, but behind every fighter, there's an army. Friends, fans, teammates, they carry his name with pride. This fight belongs to all of them.
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
I like the hair. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I know.
You want the butt scratches all? Okay.
It's all. I didn't get to give you a lady. It's so cute all the time.
From Elmira, New York.
So we go Elmira by way of, and when you said St. Pete?
I'll say St. Pete.
Remind me that when we get there. You're the first fight looks like?
Second.
69 on the money. Trying to make a fist.
Yo.
Go by that knuckle on some knuckle.
Okay.
28, 27?
28.
Okay, bro, we got you.
I knew it. I had it right.
You're just gonna bring all that fun over here? Come on over here, let me squeeze on you real quick.
Don't be crazy.
I'm feeling woozy, alright? that squeeze was good.
I wasn't myself.
I'm about to have the gang carry me to the car.
Fights off.
Oh no, we fighting, fuck that. He could come all the way down here for Kansas for nothing, and we ain't in Kansas no more, Toto.
Russ, owner and operator of the Extreme BKFC fans page, is one of the fighter's biggest supporters. He's more than just a fan, he's family. He always makes sure the fighters are taken care of, bringing posters, memorabilia, and support that money can't buy.
See, my mind is like a vault. My thoughts turn into money, no denying the result.
The cameras don't just capture the face, they capture the moment, when a fighter becomes part of history. Tonight, the legends speak his name. Tomorrow, the ring will test it.
Everybody who be riding is your dog. See, sometimes, man, you gotta cut them off. Shake them off for your body, get them off. Yeah, I heard, but nobody was involved. I heard.
I'm gonna make you a song for your walkout, and that's it.
We talked about this last time. Your last name is Gaskins with an S, but everywhere has Gaskin.
The boxing, it's, I don't know.
No, Boxrec and Tapology both have Gaskin. The bout sheet had Gaskin. I'm like, no, he's Gaskins, and I looked at your Instagram. It says Gaskins.
There's that simple mistake is like been haunting me, and I'm like, man, this needs to be fixed.
I will tell our producer and get that done. So as I talked about last time, I think it's important to put it over because it's so cool. I think it'll help you professionally. So I'm talking about your professional musician, your professional music producer, right? And so 1-0 for us, and Zach Pinnell's a tough dude.
That was a good win.
Absolutely.
So you're 1-0 for us. You've had 6 pro MMA, 2 professional boxing, correct?
Yeah.
Do you want me to say professional musician and music producer? Is there something you'd rather have me phrase it differently?
So I have a song that I'm coming out to. I remixed the childhood story, the Slick Rick, and it's just me saying,
Oh yeah. Knock him out, KG. Knock him out, KG. Knock him out, KG. It's QGNYB on the beat. The old school feeling 2023. Once upon a time, not too long ago, me and YB, we used to live in New York. Upstate New York, to be exact. I'm in New York, is what a cinema. All we really known for is niggas in prison or they on parole, still stuck in the system. We moved down south, now we living in Florida. My new bitch exclusive just moved from Georgia. Said she used to live in the ATL with her mom and her sister, but they crazy as hell.
Even warriors need to breathe. Before the fists fly, he takes a moment to be just Quentin, a friend, a man, not yet the fighter. These are moments worth protecting.
The mental, and if you never dealt with the injury, I would say the first injury, you know what I'm saying? If you dealt with one, help the injury aspect, the recovery aspect a little bit more, because now they can, they don't gotta rush back into fighting. So.
We got about 4 pounds. I woke up at 140, get down to like 136-ish. And as long as I'm 136 or 135 point something, I'm good. It's not a championship fight, so I don't need to be exactly on 135. So we're gonna hit the sauna session real quick and lose these last little bit of pounds, baby.
You know, most people say that the fight is a little bit easier than the weight cut. I could definitely vouch for that. But with bare-knuckle, it's a little different too. As far as the lacerations and the hand injuries and the cuts. So hopefully I can put on a show, but also get out unscathed, not too many injuries. You know, this kid is tough. You know, everybody that I fight from here on out is going to be good. No scrubs, no wannabes, no none of that. Real, true fighters, boxers, MMA guys, and I'm gonna make weight like a true champion, and just maintain my weight at this point. And I feel good though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the lightest right now that I have been in probably about 6 years. Naturally, I got down. My diet was pretty good coming down, and just these last couple pounds is always the worst. So shout out to all my fighters out there who's chasing a dream, cutting weight, doing all the things to show that you're a professional. And but the next phase is the hydration part, you know.
I am a child of God, watch me walk in my faith. I am a child of God, watch me walk in my faith, baby. In my faith, in my faith. I am a child of God, watch me walk in my faith. This my testimony, yeah, this is my testimony. Yeah. All my day ones, just thank you for checking on me and making an impression on me. I'm making a mess baloney. Sandwiches on the table, just grateful for blessings on me. Just grateful for blessings on me. Grateful for blessings on me. So all my day ones, just thank you for checking on me. And all the fake love, just grateful for blessings on me. Grateful for blessings on me. Yeah, this is my testimony.
Next up, we move along to the bantamweight division. First to the scale, he holds a combined combat sports record of 10 fights, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Lafayette, Louisiana, here is Logan Spire. Logan Spire, 136 even. And his opponent holds a BKFC record at 1-0 from Elmira, New York, by way of St. Pete, Florida. Here is Quentin Q.G. Gaskins. Quentin Gaskins, 135.4. Fight number 2 on this stacked fight card, BKFC Fight Night in the bantamweight division. Quentin Gaskins taking on the debuting Logan Spire.
Go, baby, go.
James, you're the coach that brought Quentin Gaskins from the boxing world into the bare-knuckle world. Tell us a bit about that process.
Well, really, man, when they came over, they came from kickboxing, and a lot of guys came over to the gym, and they say they wanted the bare-knuckle boxer. They really brought me into the bare-knuckle world.
Right.
So, I was always like, man, ain't nobody got no business fighting like that unless you saving a family member or yourself. But predominantly, when I got into it, I learned what to do, what not to do, and I made comparisons from the boxing to the bare-knuckle. The bare-knuckle, I always like to reference, so these are golf balls.
I want you to turn this way, towards me, and it turns. Show me what you're talking about when you say that.
So these hands in the bare-knuckle world are like golf balls.
Yeah.
Versus the boxing, those are like pillows in reference to the gloves.
Yeah.
So the bare-knuckle, you can get into any type of hole.
Right.
You can't afford to do this on here. And then they can grapple also. So I learned that stuff, and I learned how to break those types of holes. And I've had several fights in it, and I'm all of a sudden comfortable with it now. I'm cool with it. But boxing is top of the food chain with me. I just have to go into another mindset and a type of thinking when it comes to the bare knuckle.
So for the camera, what's the ideal stance if you're facing off with bare knuckle compared to boxing? The ideal stance you'd like to see the guys revert back to?
So the ideal stance, I would never change it. It will always be a bladed stance. This is flat. You don't want that. You want to be bladed, wherein you have to turn your hips to punch and you have to use your shoulder. You have 3 areas of punching. You have shoulder punches, shoulder and hip punches, leg, shoulder, and hip punches. So you always want to be like this so that you have to turn. When you have to turn here, and turn here. So those are the different punches that you have to use, whether it being flat. You can do nothing here, but you can do a lot from here.
Yeah. But it's great to know, because what I see with BKFC, James, is that it's growing and growing and growing all the time. And the demand for guys like you, is a lot, because there's a lot of guys don't realize the differences between using the gloves and not using the gloves in terms of stances and hitting and everything else, and accuracy.
Absolutely. I always teach, never hit to the cranium. You hit in the soft spot. With the gloves, I always teach that you have multiple areas in the anterior area. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 on the soft spot in the anterior area. So you have to keep your chin slightly tough. This shuts down everything. So when I was referencing to the hands are like golf balls, this fits perfectly in bare knuckle. That'll shut the whole body down. In the body, you have this, and then you have your liver on the right side. That can get in. So no matter if you like this, the fist can get in better than the gloves.
Right. Amazing. I gotta ask you, we're about 24 hours away from the fight tomorrow night. What sort of stuff are you prepared, Quentin, for in the last couple of hours?
So I like to keep the game plan simple. I always tell him to keep something in his eye. A lot of people like to see how hard a fighter is, how quick he is. No, you dictate the pace. We get on the card first. And what I mean by that is not getting into an immediate shootout, but ding, ding, bang, bang, bang. You just establish a jab. If a person knows how to fight, then they gotta show us. And then we'll know how to move and adjust accordingly, if that makes any sense.
100%.
So we just go step out there, ding, ding, knuckle up, we go right at them. And we start getting the jab. The jab is the most important one.
You're a very knowledgeable coach, and I've interviewed a lot of boxing coaches in my life. James Patton is one of the coolest fucking names I've ever heard. I wish you all the best tomorrow night, man. Absolute pleasure meeting you. I want to say thanks to
Hey, thank y'all for everything. Thanks for Clearwater having this event. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, another fantastic fight has completed the scheduled 5 rounds. And our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 49-46 to the winner by unanimous decision.
Come on!
Logan Spire!
Jose, we're just going to let Quentin go. Because we might have it on here.
We're live.
Hey folks, we're here with Quentin Gaskins. He took on Logan Spire here tonight. And Logan did take the victory. Quentin, you're a very positive man. You're a man that assesses absolutely everything.
Yes, sir.
What happened in there tonight? I saw a lot of heart. I saw a man who calculated a lot of his moves in there. It was the second fight of the night. It got a massive roar. You had a great crowd there. But tell us from your side what went on in there.
I feel like the pace of this is there's no waiting. You gotta just go in there, get off. You can be methodical, but you just gotta keep punching. Punches in bunches. You can't do 1, 2s, 3, 4s. You gotta do multiple punches. And I started off slow. I ended strong. And like I said, my spirit is not broken. And I feel like everybody back home watching and stuff like that, I still, I gained a lot of fans from this fight. I displayed my heart and my warrior, and I'm not upset, So shout out to everybody who supports me.
Some of your team came all the way from San Diego.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to my boy Joe. Shout out to everybody from Orlando. Some people from New York came down. So I'm just grateful to be able to perform. And we're gonna keep this shit rolling, baby. So
what's next now, Quentin? After this, I know you're a guy that wants to get back training ASAP.
Oh yeah.
You're looking good after the fight. There's a few grazes, but what is next for you?
I think this summer I'm gonna do a July or August card, and let's see what the BKFC can offer me, and we'll just go from there, man.
Folks, this is raw, this is real stuff, and this is what we want from BKFC. Quentin, you've been an absolute pleasure, man.
Yes, sir.
And we'll see you back fighting very, very soon.
Absolutely, I appreciate you.
The story doesn't end here. It only gets bigger. On October 4th, Quentin Gaskins steps back into the squared circle. A last-minute fight. A historic night. The very first bare-knuckle boxing event in New Jersey. For Quentin, born and raised in New York, this isn't just another fight. It's home, it's legacy, it's dare to be great. The stage couldn't be bigger. Headlined by Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stevens for the King of Violence belt. And in the co-main, Christine Faria and Jessica Borger settle their bad blood in a clash guaranteed to deliver pure violence. On this stage, Quentin Gaskins will write his next chapter.
Grateful for blessings on me, yeah, this is my testimony.